Let's take a look at ONDS, Ondas stock and see what we can say about it. So if we take the lows back here and we connect them to the swing low that you had in 2025, and we draw a parallel channel through there, we can line it up with the highs here, and I think this gives us a good understanding of where the stock has been trading. And as you know, with parallel channels, we often like to predict where price may head next based on whether you've head to the top or the bottom of the parallel channel most recently. Now, you don't always have to go back down to one bottom of the parallel, as here, you got a bounce before heading all the way to the bottom. Likewise, here, you might not head all the way down to the bottom of the parallel channel again before getting an up move, but I do think it's probably the most likely case. So the stock is below the midpoint of the parallel channel. I think it's most likely that you head back to the bottom, but since you have had this period here where you didn't quite go down and tag this trend line, perhaps that's a sign that this stock actually wants to maintain a stronger uptrend than this particular one that we can see here. If we take a look at the trend, then we can say that the trend is bullish. It is rolling over a little bit due to this negative price action that you've had recently. That is a little bit concerning once you are trading in sort of the EMAs here, as you had in this sort of breakdown. This breakdown appears to be a bit worse in terms of the momentum on the stock, and I would compare it to this previous bullish period you had here, where you did break down below the EMAs, and that did lead you into a bearish regime. If something similar were to play out here, and you were to break down to the bottom of the parallel channel, then that might provide a short-term bounce, but I think it's more likely that you actually could even break down from there and go a bit lower. If we take a look at the bullish price action that you had on the stock in prior times, then we could have drawn a similar sort of parallel channel in here, perhaps something like this. And once you do end up going to tag the bottom of the parallel channel, it can be the case that you actually do break through it and then enter this sort of bearish period. So that is a possibility on this stock. The only thing that would give me confidence in calling it in that way would potentially be the market in general looking quite weak. And if the market in general is selling off, then perhaps this stock will go with it. So that's the outlook. I think there's quite a possibility here that you roll over on Ondas and enter a sort of bearish regime and maybe even trade below the parallel channel bottom, which sits around $5.6 at the moment. That being said, you've got to weigh the counterpoint here, which is that the stock has sort of held these lows quite confidently. If we draw in this trend line, you can see that this particular recent low that we had seems to be the uptrend that the stock is trying to respect at the moment. So that is a key level, and that would be sitting around $8. If you break below there, I think you are destined to come as low as $5.6, perhaps even lower, as potentially this uptrend and the bullish period breaks and you get a bit of a bearish period for Ondas. If you're looking for upside target, then the upper end of the parallel channel is around $14.4 at the moment. Of course, you can get above that potentially as well as you had in the past, but that's what I'd be looking for upwards potential once you get past the sort of resistance and chop around these sort of levels. But I would be favoring probably going down. You did bounce from this support, as we've already said, so there is some bullish potential here as well. Now, if we take a look at this stock over the S&P, it paints quite an interesting picture, I think, because you are essentially in a longer-term downtrend since 2018, presumably when the stock IPO'd. And if we were to draw in a parallel channel, we might draw something a little bit like this. And that being the case, it's possible that we've already tagged the upper end. You see this big wick here, this big rejection from this level on the parallel channel versus the S&P. So that's a bit worrying. That being said, you had sort of a bit of a change of character of this particular chart, making a bit of a higher high there compared to back in 2022, these particular highs that you had on the stock before rolling over. So again, a bit of a mixed picture. I could imagine you go a bit lower on this ratio, but equally, perhaps it's time for the ratio to actually break upwards and have some outperformance, break this bearish trend on ONDS over the S&P. Perhaps the stock fundamentally is going to be a lot stronger, and that will explain the outperformance potentially if you do break this sort of negative bearish pattern that we've got at the moment. So while this parallel looks quite strong, of course, we cannot go all the way to the bottom of this parallel channel. You'd have to be negative on the ratio. So we'd be much more looking at these previous sort of levels that you had versus the S&P for a low. But to me, it looks like you've already bottomed out and are now reversing and potentially going to come higher if I were to be completely objective about this chart. And that being the case, there's potential downside in theory of 92%. I don't think that's going to happen. I think the bottoming process on this stock probably has already happened, and you're now set for a potential change in character on this particular ratio, and maybe you outperform the S&P on ONDS going forward. So that's quite interesting to me. And quite similar versus the QQQ, although we haven't yet put in higher highs compared to sort of back here, though it does look like a potential sort of bottoming out process. Maybe you've got to be wary when you're in these sort of longer term downtrends, but the fact that you've had a long consolidation here and now rising even when the market's weak, quite interesting. So a little bit of a mixed signal on this name. I think on some level, while my bias is bearish due to the market in general being quite weak, it's difficult to fade this particular setup where you have a bullish trend, no sell signal just yet, and bouncing from support and potentially putting in higher highs against the S&P and QQQ. So quite some things to think about with this stock. I wouldn't necessarily be super comfortable calling it either way. Momentum is rolling over. Probably just wait and see, do you break below $8 or not? And if not, then you're quite happy to remain bullish. I think if you do break below that, gives you a good level for a stop loss or getting out of a trade that you're interested in being involved in here. That would only be sort of 17% down from here. So quite an interesting name and a chart that's got some mixed signals. So I'll let you guys be the judge now that you have all this information. With that being said, thank you very much for watching. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.